Hello, FlossTube. My name is Emmy, and this is my first FlossTube video. And I just kind of wanted to do a little introduction to myself and some showcase some whips that I have right now, and then just talk about one new start that I am hopefully going to start relatively soon. So I will do kind of my whips first because I know that that's what I like looking at in videos. So I'll do that first and then feel free to stay for the rest of it. Oh my goodness, my hair is so frizzy today. Whatever. Okay, so I have 3 whips and then one new start that I have all kitted up. I'm just waiting on the fabric to I have to dye the fabric because I couldn't find the right color. So the first one I have is a little bathroom sign that it says, please wash your hands, only you can prevent the zombie apocalypse. And so that is where I'm at with it right now. And I got a lot of good stitching done up here. This took me forever. You wouldn't think it did, but it totally did. And I got really sick of pink. The next one I haven't worked on in a while, but it is a stack of Harry Potter books. And so I'm actually going to do color by color and do it that way. Just because the next spine is all one color, or not all one color, but so this one is like purple hues. The next one I think is green hue or blue. So I mean, I'd rather just finish one of these rather than doing it like page by page, just to have the least amount of colors on there. And these are all on 14 or 16 count Aida, and I think all of them are 4/1. Okay, and then the next one, this is my most recent start. This one I just started the other day, or last night, 2 nights ago, I can't remember. But it's the Armada Designs Stitch Along, and it's the Harry Potter class schedule. And so that's how much I have on it right now. I know so much. And they send you this super cute little needle minder if you subscribe to it. So that one will be really fun. This is basically just the title and then the frame. And then the actual blocks will start in January. And then the last one that I have all kitted up is, if I can find it on my phone, it's a Game of Thrones inspired one. And it's called Night Watch Bros, which I think is hilarious because I love nerdy things. And so mixing nerdiness video games and nerdiness TV show is wonderful. So it looks like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. So that's what it'll look like. And so I am gonna dye the fabric like a medium gray tone and then do it on that. So I have my colors and I have my fabric. I just need to dye it. So a little bit about me. I live in the Pacific Northwest. I live in Oregon, to be specific. Eugene, to be even more specific. And what else? I absolutely love it here. It's beautiful. If you've never been out here, oh my gosh, I would highly recommend it. It's wonderful. It's just beautiful. And I am happily married to my high school sweetheart. We got married 2 summers ago in 2016. And we have 2 pets for babies together. We have a cat and a dog, a black lab named Obi, and then a gray Nibelung named Bella. And those are definitely our babies. Those are our children right now, so it's fun. I am a social worker. During the day, I work at a mental health nonprofit that works on helping families with kids who have mental health diagnoses, however you say it, I don't know. We work with the families on how to parent kids with a mental health diagnosis. And so we go into the home and teach different skills. A lot of them are emotional regulation skills, or emotional intelligence skills, excuse me. So emotional regulation and cognitive flexibility, language processing, all that kind of stuff. We go into the home and we teach both the kids and the parents how to do that. And so after we leave, they can be successful. So it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm potentially thinking about going back to school in the fall to become a teacher. I've always wanted to do middle and high school teaching, so we'll see. We'll see if that's the road that I take. um, I, eh, in you know, in addition to stitching, I also love paper crafting, and that's definitely one of the things I absolutely love to do in my free time. So project life and scrapbooking, card making, all that kind of stuff. I absolutely love it. I was a demonstrator for Stampin' Up! For a couple years and absolutely fell in love with that, product, that company. It's a little expensive to do, so I definitely had to supplement it with parties where you'd invite people, charge a fee, and then they would leave with a certain amount of cards. And really enjoyed that, really met a lot of great people. But I did have to stop that when my husband and I were buying our house. It was just kind of one of those extra expenses that we could do without for a little bit. I do plan on signing back up with them and becoming a demonstrator again because I really love those products. They're great quality. I also love quilting, and I've sewn a few pieces of clothing, which has been a lot of fun, being able to wear something that you make. But I do love quilting. I think it's a lot of the same as cross stitching. It's very meticulous, and it's very, at the end you have something that's really fun and really beautiful. And it's always nice to have something that's useful when you're done with it, you know. Let's see. I love pretty much all kinds of music. I am a pretty big reader as well. Love all the Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. I haven't sunk my teeth into the Game of Thrones yet. It's so big and it's so beefy, and so I'm a little hesitant to do so. But I love the series. So eventually I will. I have actually started listening to the first one on audiobook, and so that might be how I listen to them, just because it's a little easier to do it that way. So we'll see. I recently fell in love with Stranger Things. It's awesome. I recommend it to anyone who's on the fence about it. It's wonderful. Totally recommend it. Let's see what else. I love Criminal Minds. I love The Office. Supernatural is another favorite of mine. There's so many of them. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else. What else? Oh, it's kind of it, I guess. I'm hoping that FlossTube is going to help me actually finish some of my work and like hold me accountable for starting different things. I'm trying to only have like 5 whips at a time because I don't want to just continually get new starts and work on them for a little bit and then stop. I want to be able to work on something and then have this finish that I have to show off and hang up and all that. So I'm hoping that FlossTube will help me stay a little bit grounded and not buy every single pattern that I like and see, and then just be able to show you guys and look at your guys' progress and see how you guys have been doing. So I'm really excited. Like I said, this is my first video, so I will probably be trying to post something at least every week, even if it's just like a quick weekly update on how my whips are doing. But if I don't do that, maybe once or twice a month. We'll see. We'll see how life gets. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time. So have a great stitchy day. Bye, guys.